Let's go to Deuteronomy, 10th chapter. I'll start reading now, verse 10 and verse 12. Because we need to know what the Lord requires us to do. And we need to ask him. Once we find out what is required of us, if we don't have the mind and the heart to do it, we need to ask him for help. He would give it to you, but you have to want it. It's all about knowing who God is and how to serve him. Deuteronomy, the 10th chapter, verse 12. God, he is God. He is a merciful God. And he wants you to know that, right?
Right.
So, read.
And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So the Lord want it all. He don't want part of it. You can't come to God half-hearted, trying to figure out how to get around serving him. But what else he want? Read.
To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
Oh, it is for who?
For thy good.
It's about keeping the commandments of the Lord. It's for our good, right? But read.
Behold, the heaven and the heavens of heavens is the Lord's.
Oh, ain't that something? It all belongs to the Lord, right? We just here temporarily. We got to learn how to serve God the way he prescribed it, right? But read.
The heaven is the Lord's thy God, the earth also with all that there is in.
The heavens and the earth belong to the Lord. You can't get around it, can you? And we need to know how to walk with God on this earth, right? But read.
Only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day.
Oh, you mean we are chosen? How many? But read.
Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart, and be no more stiff-necked.
We got a responsibility to self, don't we? The Lord wants you to, get rid of that old hard heart, right? That's what we got to do. Circumcise it. Cut off that foreskin of that old heart, because stiff-necked, you can't seek God. He don't even know you. Read.
For the Lord your God is God of gods and Lord of lords, a great God, a mighty and a terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward.
So he don't regard persons. He don't take no reward. You can't buy him off, can you? And that's what it's all about. But read.
He doth execute the judgment of the fatherless and widow, and loveth the stranger, in giving him food and raiment.
So he's not a respected person, is he?
Not at all.
Go ahead.
Love ye therefore the stranger, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Thou shalt fear the Lord thy God. Him shalt thou serve, and to him shalt thou cleave, and swear by his name.
So we got to cleave to the Lord at all times, because he don't want to do you no hurt. He said and how he will help you. That's what he said. Now let's go to Job. Go to Job, the 5th chapter. I'll begin reading at verse 6:17, because he said how he would help you if you need help. You got that. If you need help, just ask God. He'll help you. You can't be proud. No proud, can't be proud. Yeah, I read the Bible all the time, but do you know God? Huh? And that's what it's all about. We got to know who God is and how to serve him. And because he wants to bless you. And that's what it's all about. He wants to bless you. He don't want you to be helpless. Job 5 and 17. 5 and 17. When you get it,
At 123.
Job 5 and 17, read. When you get it. Because God, he is a mighty God.